Steve, thank you for taking the time earlier to do that video with me. I know a question that often floats around in my head when I'm watching videos on LinkedIn or YouTube is, who is this person and what gives them, the credibility or even the know-how to tell me or other people what to do. So, to be pretty blunt with you, what gives you the credibility in this space?
Good question. So I've been recruiting for 23 years, did an HR degree, fell into recruitment, did 8 years of agency recruitment, then moved in-house many years ago. And the last sort of 10, 15 years have been leading recruitment functions, in-house recruitment functions, and really focusing on transforming them and turning them around to be hiring functions that hiring managers love and CEOs talk about and candidates enjoy the experience as well.
Awesome. Now, just so we can define this in a bit clearer terms as well, what, in your opinion, makes a high-performing internal talent acquisition team tick?
I think there's two things for me.
Mm-hmm.
One is being really business aligned, so being very, very close to the business, understanding what the business drivers are and what the future needs of that business are. And I think the second one is being really proactive versus reactive. So we see a lot of reactive recruitment happening, so vacancy triggered recruitment. So when a vacancy comes up, you react.
Mm-hmm.
A high performing recruitment function should be reacting way before the need and building proactive pipelines and talent pools.
What's just to dig a bit deeper into that, what is your tips for building a proactive talent pool?
So again, it's really understanding what the business needs are in the future, and starting to reach out to passive candidates and building talent communities and talent pools and engaging and nurturing people around your employer brand versus a job. So get them to fall in love with your brand first and what you're doing, not necessarily fall into the job. They can do that later on.
Okay. So would you, for example, just so we can get very definitive on it, would you send someone, obviously not like a JD or whatever that is very basic, would you send them your careers page or about the business or something along those lines?
Yeah, it's about building really strong content, right? In lots of different forms, but talking about what you're doing as an organisation, as a brand, versus what you're doing as a recruitment a function. So passive candidates want to hear from people within the business, they don't want to hear from HR and recruiters. So what exciting things are we doing as an organisation that will tempt people to fall in love with our brand and hopefully one day come and join us.
Understandable. Okay, so just to and look, I like to give practical examples because it's important. So in our business, if it was coming from like a sales perspective, the sales team would produce content which would attract other high performing sales people to come into our business, or the engineering team would do their own content structured and I guess targeted towards engineering. Oh, cool. I like that. So it's a bit like kind of like lead nurturing, if you will.
It's about building affinity to your employer brand, and where you can be successful with that is targeting. It's doing it differently for different targets. So if you're recruiting a sales or looking to build a talent pool of salespeople, you will engage with them differently than you would with engineers or software developers.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. That's awesome. Now that's very, very good information indeed. Look, I'll write that all up so the audience can have it there to be resourced. So Steve, thank you once again. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for coming in, and check out Steve's website, check out his LinkedIn. Awesome content on there. So thank you.